OpenArt has a new app called AI Filters. Let's take a look. This video is sponsored by OpenArt.ai. I'll just click Apps here in the left menu, AI Filters by OpenArt. It's really simple. We just have to supply it with a photo, pick a style, adjust creativity if we want, tell it how many images, and go. I'm just going to use this basic portrait, drag it in. Now all we have to do is pick a style. The ones I've used most recently are the ones that are showing up right here, but then I've got this button that says 71 more styles. Click that. Comic book, Disney, digital art, oil painting, sketch, caricature, illustration, Minecraft, GTA, Fallout, Mortal Kombat, One Piece, Christmas, New Year, Halloween, superhero. It's a long list. Scroll back up here to the top, give comic book a try. Let's try it with creativity set at 0. You can scroll that all the way up to 1, and we'll leave the number of images at 2. Hit create. Here's our first image. A lot of purple going on there. I love the bright blue eyes. Second one, even though I like the bright blue eyes in the first one, I can totally live with these purple eyes and the lighting and everything about it. I just think this one's really cool. The original image is right here. It's definitely not an exact likeness, but that's not what we're going for when we're applying these AI filters. We're really trying to change things up. If you were to adjust the creativity level, let's just go in the middle and say 0.5. We'll leave it at 2 images. Hit create. Now we have one with green eyes and a green background. I love the way it sort of balanced that. Put a little green in her shirt, purple hair. And the next one it came up with, very nicely detailed comic book character. Here's another image that I worked with. It's sort of a mid shot. Of course, I created this in OpenArt to begin with. I tried a whole bunch of filters with this one. You'll see the filter name right over here. Like this one is Christmas, and my creativity level for this one was set at 0.2. It certainly Christmased up this image with holly berries and ornaments and a snowman. This has got me thinking, if you've got an avatar or a mascot, here's an opportunity to sort of stylize that for different seasons and keep things changing up and fresh. This is illustration with no creativity. Tim Burton, it totally nailed the eyes. I'm not sure about this whole neck tattoo or the mustache, but you know, I'm not going to judge. Whatever, you want to do. Line drawing, cartoon, GTA, another one of my favorite AI filters. I love how it gets the colors and even changes the expression to make it look more like a GTA type of a character. Here's a 3D style with the creativity set at 0.1. This is a very soft image. It did keep the tree and the general background the same. It did change the ground. It's not grass anymore. Now it's pavers. Wonder Woman, yeah, that's a filter. Here's another one with GTA. The creativity level here is set to 0, but I think it got really creative with this one because not only is there a city behind us and cars back here that weren't in the original image, but we've also got this green dude entering the scene. Like, what is he doing? Here's the Minecraft filter, comic book. I'm not sure why it made her cross-eyed. This one's the fat filter, and it does seem to have plumped her up all the way around. It did put a little too much red on the cheeks, if you ask me, but I'm no makeup artist. This is goth, and it changed everything to match the goth theme. We've got a Pixar, which even made an attempt to spell Pixar on her shirt. Fallout with a creative level of 0. Boondocks, Van Gogh, aging, line drawing, vector art, vintage, Renaissance, and look what Renaissance did with the background. Like, it put a whole scene going on back here. PS2, digital art, lookism, One Piece, Pixar with the creative at 0, another Fallout, and vector art. Now that wasn't even half of the AI filter styles that they have. But you don't want to be here all day watching me go through all 70 or 80. I'm just trying to give you a quick glimpse of what's there and give you some ideas maybe. Let's take a look at this lady who is sitting on a sofa in her mobile home or camper trailer or whatever it is here. She doesn't look too happy. Let's see how we can change her up a bit. Here's what we get with the 1980 style AI filter. Monet. I don't know that this is a work he'd necessarily claim, but I definitely see the style. Studio Ghibli, Halloween, Viking, Renaissance. Look at how it changes even what she's sitting on, from this contemporary sofa to this chair. And it just whips up and adds in a painting behind her. Zombie. And we've got some Easter eggs in here too. I don't know if this is supposed to be a tattoo on her sternum or if that is a zombie popping out of there. We got a zombie looking creature, or maybe it's just a throw pillow like a zombie over in the corner of the sofa, and then another little head up top. The 1970 AI filter, and the GTA, of course, because it's one of my favorite of the AI filters here. I think there's a lot of different ways that you can use this little app built into OpenArt, especially if you think about some of the other features that you can integrate it with and and come up with who knows what. I think it could be really useful for styling avatars and keeping them fresh and having different themes and seasons and whatnot. If you haven't tried OpenArt yet, there is a link in the description. It is an affiliate link, so if you end up making a purchase, I may receive a small commission. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll also include a discount code that'll get you 10% off. I've been very happy with the platform and very happy to be working with them. This is what I thought was the most boring picture in my camera roll. It's the pickup area at a warehouse, not exactly what you would call art. But if I apply OpenArt's PS2 AI filter, this is what I get. And with pop art, it got even cooler. Then I did the GTA style cartoon. Pixar went totally wild with all kinds of happy little critters running around. This one's also the pop art filter, creativity level set at 0.5, so that's half. And this one does look a lot like the original image, only way cooler. Now, I don't necessarily think that taking my boring building picture is the intended use of these AI filters, but the results were interesting and it just got my mind going on some creative things that could be done with it. I've got one more example where I took something very unexpected and it turned out to be art. This snapshot here is of the ends of two of the brake lines on my truck that were busted that I had to replace. All these ends are different, so I needed to know what they look like when I went to the auto parts store. That's the only reason I snapped this picture. But today I thought, what the heck, let's see what I can do with this in an AI filter. I didn't expect anything, but then using the GTA AI filter, this is what it came up with. There's a whole lot going on in this image, and I think it's pretty cool. With the digital art style, it turned my two brake line ends into these two ladies and made a gorgeous background behind them, perched them atop this peak. Like, this is brake lines. Who'd have thought? This is a watercolor. They look like some really intricate brushes or something. And then the clay AI filter comes up with this, where I've got these two little characters sitting on top. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.